Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as usual, I am really excited to be filming today. So today I thought I would do a different video. Instead of like making a try and haul video, I would actually do like a chit chat video. So I thought I would give you guys some tips of like what to think about and things to do when you want to move to a different country, like continent, state, or even cities. So I grew up in Sweden and I moved to New York when I was 19, like a month after I turned 19 to be totally exact. And I remember when I first came, people always ask me, how did you do it? You're not scared? Like until to this day, like when I tell people like I moved to New York, like at the age of 19 by myself, I have no family here, like I didn't know anyone, so I had to literally like start from scratch. So like I get a lot of questions. So I thought like, you know, when I was doing this process, I wish I had like a video just to look at so that someone can give me like tips on like how to go by. So I thought, yeah, I'll make a video like this because I can imagine there are people that are in similar situation that I was in like 6 years ago, and they're just trying to figure out like how to just get out of their comfort zone. So the first thing I feel like, if you have an idea of where you want to go, is actually like share it with someone. But the thing is like you have to be very mindful with who you tell, because I know myself, when I wanted to move to New York and I was to tell like some friends, and all I would hear is like everything that could go wrong. Oh my God, where you gonna stay? New York is so expensive. Who you gonna live with? Oh my God, you're not scared? Oh, this, that, where, how? Oh. You don't want to tell those people. No. You need to find those friends that will actually help you come up with like solutions that will actually motivate you. Like tell a friend that will like, if you say like I want to move to New York, they'll be like, wow, that's great. I have another friend that did it, so if they do it, you can do it. Like tell those kind of people that kind of help you with solutions. Like, oh, you want to move? Oh, I can help you Google which school you want to go to. I can help you like find an internship. I remember for me, my sisters are the one who pushed me the most because they motivated me and told me that it is possible. And one thing they will always tell me is like, if you go for it, what's the worst thing that can happen is you coming back to the same life you left, you know? Because at the age of 19, I was living with my mom. So she's like, if you don't like it in New York, all you have to do is pack your bag, come back, have the same job, or look for a new job, stay in the same house. Your friends will still be here. So like, but if you don't go, you will never know. Like living a life that is like, what if, imagine, how would it have been if I just went? Like, we don't want to have those kind of regrets like at an older age. It's just not worth it. So make sure you tell people who will really help you find solutions and motivate you. One thing you need to know is that people like to project their fears on you. Just because they're scared of living their comfort zone, they want to make you scared. And I'm not telling you that they're bad people, that's just how we are. Like in a way, it can just be them trying to protect you. So be mindful with who you tell. And I believe too, not everyone wish you well, so you need to know the people in your surrounding like that truly wish you well and want you to like succeed in life, and make sure you tell those people. Yeah, so that is my #1 tip. So make sure you're very, very careful with who you tell your plans to, because sometimes people project so much fear on you, the fear that you didn't have, like all the negative thoughts that never even crossed your mind, but just because they told you, now you start thinking about it, and that makes you not want to do what you actually felt like doing from the first place. Second thing I wanted to talk about is that when you come up with the idea of where you want to go, okay, that's done with. Now find out, when you want to go there, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to college? Do you want to get an internship? Do you want to work as an au pair? Like, what is it? Whatever you decide that that's what you want to do, go ahead and apply. Because when you apply, then it starts feeling more real. Like Well, I remember when I applied for school, before that I didn't know how much rent is it in New York, just saying I want to move. But as soon as I applied, I started looking how much will it cost, what part of New York do I want to live, like all these things. It just feels more real. So after you come up with an idea, find out what you want to do. Sometimes you're moving somewhere basically just to like start a new life. It's not for college or school. Maybe you're just moving there because you want to change of scenario. So start looking for jobs, start looking how much an apartment will cost and all that stuff. And I feel that is really the second step. So the third thing I feel like you should do now is that you should really try and save up money, because the most important thing is when you're moving somewhere, make sure you have enough money to pay rent for 3 months, buy food for 3 months, transportation for 3 months, and be able to do some activities as well. I feel that is very important, because when you move to a new place, you don't know how long it will take you like to find a job. Like it can take you a week, it can take you 3 months, you never know. And you don't want to move to a new place and you're so stressed because like you don't have enough money. And I feel because you applied, it will give you this like motivation to work harder, to save, because now you have like a number in mind that you need so that you can move to a place. And obviously everyone's situation is different. Some people do have parents that can pay for that, and some people have to work and save up to like be able to move somewhere else. But if your case is that you have to do this for yourself, make sure like you're working. And I feel like just because you know like, okay, I apply for this college and I have to start in 6 months, you know now you need 6 months to save up, let's say $5,000. Another thing that I feel like is very important when you want to move to a new place is to actually start the process ahead of time. I really do think that helps as well, because you will be less stressed, and because you have so much going on when you're planning to live your life behind. There's so much to think about, and this is one thing actually you have control over. You need to know, okay, I'm gonna start ahead of time. You know all the details. They will tell you what, like if you're coming from another country, they will tell you what day you have to be in the country latest. And then like just the process, like it's just so much easier when you do it ahead of time. Just be organized. You can then apply for scholarships, you can start looking for where to stay, you can like book your tickets ahead of time. Is a lot cheaper. When you move to a new country, like make sure you're open-minded. Like it's very important. You don't want to move all the way to China and you're just indoors. Like be open-minded. What kind of food do they eat? Like what kind of music do they listen to? Like one thing that I find is like helped me a lot is like I try to meet people who are actually from that country or from that state or city. Like every Thanksgiving I have friends that are actually living here in New York that I can go and spend Thanksgiving with them. Like if I'm spending Christmas here, I can go to their home and spend Christmas with them. Like all those things are really, really important, because you don't want to be alone. And like I know some people, they even move to a different country and are there for years, and they only hang out with people that are from the same city or people who only speak the same language as them. Then you don't get the full experience. I feel like it's way better if you actually like learn the language, you know, go to different areas in the city, be open-minded, and things will work out. Like if you're in a space where you're doubting yourself, like everything is possible. I did it, you guys can do it. You just have to actually just find those people that will motivate you, apply, and then make sure you save up enough money to come. And then when you're here, like be open-minded, be social. Like you will meet people and you never know what kind of opportunities might come your way. Yeah, so it is possible. So if you're in a space where you want to move, like just do it, because like as we all know, like time is priceless. It's one thing that we can never get back. So make sure you utilize it well and live to your fullest potential. Yeah, and thank you so much for watching again. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have friends that are in a process of just like trying to figure out things, them wanting to move somewhere, share the video with them. I thank you.